The time to talk about leadership. This puzzle has two elements. One, what kind of leader am I? Do I have personal leadership capabilities or not? And second, a particular situation requires which kind of leadership? And these are the two things which we are going to sort out today. The three defined styles: authoritarian, democratic, and the third one, let it be. What are these? The authoritarian or autocratic person will tell what needs to be done to the last detail and will surely control everything that's happening around. The current literature may tell you that this is not done and in the current system it has completely failed and so on. But we are going to talk about it in a little bit more detail later. The second is democratic. The democratic leadership. I have the final say in finally what happens, but I involve my team members, I take their opinions, and I really respect it. You will see a lot of praise in the literature about it, and we are going to speak in detail where does this work, and of course it doesn't work always. There is no absolutely right style of leadership. The style number 3, laissez-faire, let it be. Everybody is clever, everybody is intelligent, they will figure out what needs to be done. I just announce what is the extent of the task and then let it happen. In which situation this individual leadership style, one of 3 works? I am part of the leadership of a highly creative IT team. In all probability, the authoritative will not work. And if the tasks revolves around almost unmeasurable in the short run creative work, probably let it be could be the best policy. Or at least you will need to try it and then see how it fails or succeeds. It could happen that there is a weak person or there is a new person or a greenhorn who doesn't know about everything in this process. So you might have to adopt a slightly different style for such a person. Otherwise, if there is somebody like this and you let it be with him or her also, there would be a catastrophic failure. The processes are set, the things are running, and you need small incremental changes over a period of time. The democratic style of leadership will work the best. People will trust you, the turnaround will be good, the retention will be higher, and you would really like it that it runs for a long time. However, in between, you get a small project which needs to be done in a very short period of time. And such a team with the same level of leadership, with the same style of working, might not be able to deliver it, because then we have to suddenly maneuver ourselves to the authoritarian style. That is to say that in a crisis situation, the authoritarian style works nicely. Now it all depends which kind of crisis it is. It is the own self-created crisis of a leader, and the leader is in the habit of creating such crisis situations, then of course you lose trust of people, people leave, and then you have an issue with your own acceptance by your own, not only the team, but perhaps seniors as well. So in general, except for very few situations, the autocratic style of leadership doesn't function. You have to be very careful to define when you use it It would be once in a while, but if it becomes your habit that as a leader, first I create a crisis, then very authoritatively I push the things, this is not what the modern world is accepting anymore. The part two of the puzzle, my personal leadership. What kind of leader am I based upon my personality, based upon my upbringing, based upon my subtle programming by my parents, teacher, peers, and so on? Of course, I would have a bias towards one of these styles. But be careful. Many times, and really I have seen with my personal experience, more than 50% of the time, we believe our leadership style is not what it is, but what it should be. So you will see several people saying, I am authoritarian, whereas when you see their style, it is, let it be. And with that, we come to the end of this video. 1. Do I know exactly what is my leadership style? And 2, do I know how do I need to change it from one situation to other? Because at the end, it is the result which matters, and accordingly, I as a leader might have to change my situation from time to time. This is the summary. So what do I do? First, I know that this is my actual position, my actual coordinate on the leadership map. And then I try to see where does the current situation, like a particular crisis, would require me to be. And then I go through this journey. It is challenging, it is tough, but that is the puzzle of personal leadership. Knowing your own leadership coordinates and knowing those coordinates which the situation demands, and then traveling through. Good luck, the present and the future leaders. If you have any questions, do drop in at mamancareercoaching.com. Please comment if you need some more details down there, and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.